it doesn't go just with the morning routine. The morning routine was one thing. It's boundaries in business too. There was times where I tried to step hard on personnel decisions on her team. And I would assert myself on certain things for no good reason. At the end of the day, it was not a good enough reason to assert. Again, unless it was something so blatant that needed to be done that only I knew about, and it was like, you need to make this decision. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. Simple observations would have told me that, hey, she's working on it. She's making this happen. What I'm asking is not life or death. There's a boundary there. It's clearly a boundary. So as much as you can talk about things, there's also things you don't need to talk. Like, you just have to listen and observe. And that goes a long, long way, because I will say this. I love to ask questions. And sometimes I get it right back to me where it's like, why are you even asking this question? I do this a lot since I was a kid. I always ask questions. Sometimes the answer's so obvious. And my dad used to say to me, and my brother used to do this to me all the time. They're like, you know the answer. Why are you asking the question? And then I would feel like, oh, crap, you're right. Like, yeah.
Which I agree with, but I also super disagree with too. Because you've taught me a lot in terms of, yeah, maybe just because you know the answer doesn't mean you can't act a little dumb and learn something new from somebody. And that's actually something I've been studying a lot lately, is like this idea of the don't know mind and allowing yourself to be in a don't know mind so that you will be open to hearing what other people are saying.
My point there, and I do agree with that, because I am a generally very inquisitive person.
Yeah.
But I think observing and then asking a different question, or observing and then framing it differently or acting differently before asking a question, not just jumping out and be like, well, why don't you want to spend time with me in the morning? Which is exactly what I used to do.
Yeah.
Right? Did I not? I mean, I used to freak the poop out.
Good for you.
I'm censoring myself, all right?
He's upset because I told him
this is a Gatlu House production.
I told him to cool it. That's right.
I know, Blake. I know.
Listen, I said you can do you. I just said there are going to be
censored
things
myself.
that we're going to censor.
I censored
because
myself.
We have an amazing community who listens to our show amongst young people in their lives. So I'm just saying.
Anyway, no, I mean, I got vehemently upset over not being able to be part of the morning routine.
And also, I have to give you credit though, because like when you ask the question,
record that, please.
It is being recorded. Relax. It is so mean, but also so accurate. Like, why don't you want to spend time with me in the morning? I'm like, well, because I don't. Like, that is actually that is exactly what's happening. It's not you. It's not anyone else. It's literally nobody else.